Good morning, student. I am Miss Sheetal. I am your science teacher. I know, student, you all are missing your friend, your school. I hope you all are well. So let's start our first lesson, living and non-living things.
Living and non-living things. There are so many things in this world can be classified into living and non-living things. Things that can breathe, eat, move from one place to another, have feel, produce to young one, and die are called living things. For examples, human beings, animals, and plants. Things cannot eat, grow, move from one place to another, have feel, produce to young one, and die are called non-living things. For examples, car, fan, table, television, clothes, and books. Now I am going to tell you special features of living and non-living things. First is grow. All human beings can grow. See, a baby grow into a boy and boy grow into a man. Means all human beings can grow. Let's see second examples of plants. A small seed grow into a small plants and small plants grow into a big plants. You can watch in your garden a small plants grow into a big plants. Similarly, an egg hatches into a chick. A chick comes out an egg and grow into a hen or cock. All human beings, animals, plants can grow. So we are called them living things. Have you ever heard or seen a chair grow into a big chair? Or your small bicycle becoming in big size? No, that is not possible. They are non-living things. Those things cannot grow. We are called them non-living things. Next point is move. All living things can move. Human beings can move on their own. Animals also move just like human beings. Animals walk on their wings. Birds use their wings to fly. Now you might think about plants. Why plants are living things? Because they cannot move like human beings and animals. But plants are living things because their leaves and flowers move. Plants generally grow in the direction of the sun. See, the leaves of touch me not close as soon as it is touched. Means plants also living things. What about non-living things? Non-living things do not move unless you move them. See, there are so many boxes, but they can't move without the help of man. Means non-living things can't move from one place to another. Next point is feel. All human beings can feel. We can feel the temperature. We can feel things. See, you feel cool in winter. You feel hot in summer. And you feel pain when hurt. This means all human beings react to situation. In the case of animal, they can feel. Somebody hurt them, somebody torture them. Means all animal can feel. So they are living things. In the case of plants, when we break a branch, they feel. So, don't break a branch. What about non-living thing? Non-living thing can't feel. Our next point is eat and drink. When we feel hungry, that time we eat something. When we feel thirsty, we drink some things. Animals also eat and drink like human beings. In the case of plants, plants needs water, foods and sunlight to survive. What about non-living things? Non-living things do not need food, water or the sunlight to survive. That's why we are called them non-living things. Our next point is reproduce. Living things give birth to their own kind. They reproduce to have young ones like themselves. Cats, rats, and human beings give birth the babies. Animals such as duck, hen, lay eggs. Most plants produce seeds that grow into plants. Note: to be called living things, particular thing should have all above characteristics. For example, car show few characteristics of living things, such as it needs fuel for energy and can move from one place to another, but it is not a living thing as it does not have other characteristics of living things like car can't grow, feel, breathe, produce to young one, die, etc. That's why we call them non-living things. Now, see some examples of living and non-living things. So student, we learn about living and non-living things. I hope you enjoy this video. We will learn about in my next video about man-made and natural things.